How's it going, everybody? It is Jaku. I've got videos going back again, and I'm with my friend Joel, if you all remember him. He's going to be showing off his Igknight deck, so I'm just going to let him take it from here.
Alright guys, the Igknight deck, the deck is very fast. I actually got rid of my own Necros deck for this deck. This deck is really fun, and it's really competitive. I see potential in this deck so much. So, I do have side deck, main deck, extra deck, and as well as cards in here that people use. That I tried out that I don't use, but I'll talk why I don't use them. Let's jump right into the deck profile. So obviously the 3 Templar, most expensive card. The reason why you play him is because he's $25 right now. Just playing. But all the Igknights do the same thing. Frankly, your level 4s are probably going to be your best ones because they're mostly your toolbox. But they all do the same effect, which is if this card and another Igknight card are both in your Pendulum Zone, you could destroy both of them to search out for a Fire Warrior type monster in your deck. Regardless of level, regardless of scale, regardless of anything what it is. As long as there's a Fire Warrior, you can search it out. I am using a term that people don't understand. I call break. It's when you have two monsters in the scale and you use their effects to destroy them to send them to the extra deck. I call it breaking. So, new term guys, know it. But with that, you play every freaking Igknight possible. So 3 Crusader, 3 Squire, 3 Margrave, and 3 Galley.
Breaking, you saw it here first.
Breaking, guys, breaking. So I am playing a control aggressive build. So with that, I do play the Ultimate Baseball Kid. This guy is a great tower out and a final game push. The fact that it doesn't say main phase 1 on its burn effect. So what you do is you pendulum summon 4 monsters plus the Baseball Kid and makes him a 45 beater. You start running stuff down and then get to your opponent's life as low as possible. Then you have the 4 fire monsters that you could send to the graveyard to inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. And the fact that it doesn't say once per turn makes it really strong. So Cowboy, like, all the time. And finally, for the final monster I play, these are the only monsters I basically normal summon on occasion, and that's Danko Seka. Reason why, Pendulum deck, you want to blow up as fast as you can. As for spells, 3 Rhoda, because you have a total of 12 targets? No. 12 targets. 12 targets total to search out for Rhoda, and for Summon Start you have 6 targets, meaning the whole 18 count of Ignites are searchable throughout these 6.
Just can't make this game too easy, can we?
Yeah. As well as upstarts, you do play to dig out for your pieces. I'll show you exactly what pieces you're trying to dig out for more of, since I am playing aggressive stun. Oops, these are at 9. You play 2 of the Ignition Phoenix as well as 1 Terraforming. This gives your Ignite extra 300 points of damage, and it acts as your own Key Beetle lock, which destroys 1 search your deck for an Ignite card. So potentially, if you have like 2 7s in your hand, you can put 1 on the scale, break that 7, and search out for it 2. So this actually adds on to pressure, and then this just searches out the Phoenix. And you wouldn't believe how many times I ran into Thunder King and it doesn't let me search, so having this on board plus Ignite just runs down Thunder King. Heat Wave. I am teching Heat Wave in and I like it, I don't regret it. For those who don't know what it does, it is a spell card that works just like Cold Wave, but your opponent can't normal summon or special summon effect monsters. So, and you have to activate this card at the start of your turn. So with that, you just, with your Ignites being all Pendulum monsters and normal, this card synergizes with the deck very well. 1 Dark Factory of Mass Production. People play Pot of Riches, but I play Dark Factory because I rather have to have the 2 cards in my hand to set up for plays, rather than the 3 shuffling back to the deck and drawing 1.
It's a pendulum scale, basically.
Basically a free pendulum scale. 1 Raigeki, because aggressiveness, you're going to try to OTK and FTK as possible. And as for traps, I play 3 of Tyrant Throws. It's the same as just a T-Wave, you just tribute 2 normal monsters. It does the same thing, but it's continuous, so your opponent really can't play a Yu-Gi-Oh after that. As for extra deck, I play 1/3, which is Mech-Equipped Engineer. It protects you for a while to dig out for your pieces. Godlike card, don't even need to explain why this card's in here. But, like, Ignites, if you just see a handful of Ignites, which is very possible, you make this guy right off the bat with 5 materials.
That's so dumb.
Diamond Direwolf to clear board, really? Cowboy for game, Exciton for board clear, Castel for problematic monsters, dark monsters, really.
Nice dolls.
Dolls in BA, really. This is also a tech for the Teller Knight, but you use this card, frankly, because you don't really care. It says it makes your opponent choose from a spell or a trap card that they destroy. And essentially, I only go into this if I don't have Tyrant's Throws. If I have a scale, they can destroy it. I don't care. As long as it protects my monsters. Vocal Service for problem monsters. Pallades for bouncing. Field control. Wind up Zen mains. Reason why is because they would set their monster. I just go into this and I destroy one back row plus their one monster that's set down.
Zen mains became a rank 5.
Zen Mayos, sorry. Zen Mayos.
It's okay.
1M7, obvious reasons, control for the graveyard, and Photon Check Round to control a field. He's my Veiler, and then finally one Gaia Charger.
Nice.
Alright, and then as for side deck, my friends like to call my side deck Attack of the Cockroaches, because the monsters that I play are just the cockroaches. 2 Maxi, 2 Flying C, 1 Retaliating C. This is really against dolls, because I hate dolls. I have a bad matchup against them. Flying C against BA, and then Maxi for pretty much like every other deck out there. Well, Tellers and BA right here. So, Attack of the Cockroach, guys. It's going to be a thing this format, I'm telling you. Baylor doesn't matter.
So much predicting going on here.
2 Wavering Eyes, pretty much for the mirror match, and as for clean matchups, basically whoever sees this will win. It's like came to that conclusion. 3 MSTs, obvious reasons. Floodgates, I hate seeing Mistake. Chivalry for dolls, pretty much the construct. When it activates its effect to destroy a monster during the battle phase, you can chain this, it'll destroy it. But mostly, this card just runs. This card makes Cosmos really cry a lot. They don't do much when this is face down, and they try to activate Farm Girl's effect.
I was waiting for that card to just go up in price one day.
There you go, this card's now sitting at like almost $10 for an ulti.
I know, and I'm just like, wow, they actually were worth holding on to.
Yup. 2 World Decrees.
Favorite trap in the game.
Hella. So what I do is I take out 2 Tyrants, throw in 2 Decrees. I keep one in the deck just in case I don't ever see the Decrees. But this is obviously Tellers and Burning Abyss. And then finally, I just don't like my opponents playing Yugioh. So a lot of decks revolve around the graveyard, so this just helps you out so much.
Okay, so in conclusion, what are some of your final thoughts? Like, what do you really like about this archetype?
Search for days. Personally, Search for Days, field control. The deck doesn't have so much hand power, but it makes up for field presence. The reason why I also built it is because I noticed with Pendulums, Cleese, the reason why they were able to win so much is because they kept on having monster presence. And monster presence really does matter in this game.
So that's why you made the difference between this and Necros, the fact that you can keep a presence?
Keep a presence. With BA, it was kind of hard because you kind of had to keep a hand. And you know for a fact I was playing BA. I loved BA to death. But you had to keep a presence. As for Necros, it was really, really consistent. But with the format coming to a conclusion, just like this deck, Necros isn't going to live that much longer. As for this, we still have, this just came out, and there's like a 3-set rule now for archetypes. So it is confirmed that we are getting 2 more scales in the next set. So this deck can only go up even more. Oh, really quick, I want to go into these cards that people judge me on that I'm not playing.
Oh god, I'm gonna get hate on this, I know it now.
Okay, 1, First of the Dragons. People like this card. It's really good. It's good against Necros. They can't run it down. But I don't play it because I'm trying to go for control. The Archfiend Arcentric, I decided to take it out. I thought I was going to side it because it is an extra MST plus an Exile Force. But I decided to take it out just because it doesn't really work with how I have this deck built. Hamster. I hate this piece of shit. And then as for these...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I've noticed every time I play this deck, I just took this out today because I came to the conclusion that when I play Library, when I don't see it, I win. When I see it, I lose. And seeing it mid-game, late game sucks so hard. It's like really, I decked most of my deck and I'm seeing this, so all I could do is just set it. So, and plus, I don't want to get too attached to the card because I know for a fact that this card should be hit. It should have got hit like back in what? Go Control format?
It should have been hit for a lot of different reasons, but yeah, your point comes across.
Yeah, Go Control, Exodia, all that. This card should have got hit a long time ago. And now that Now that the rulings is that it gets the counters with the Ignites or with any pendulum, it just makes it more of a broken card. So that's why I don't want to get
with Ignites and with chicken games right now, yeah, it's just gotten a little bit more ridiculous than it should be. But okay, cool. So thoughts to anybody else who's interested in playing Ignites?
If you play Ignites, pick up Templar now. I played at a locals. I took first. I made one of my friends. Shout out to you, Alex. You know who you are. But he became a believer of this deck. That he went ahead and traded his Kaiju deck. He traded his Necros deck, looking for the pieces. He saw my matchups and they were just good.
He saw the power.
He saw the power in the deck. And the reason why this deck has so much potential is because you have an Exodia variant if you're trying to be that asshole. Or you have this variant.
Oh, look, that card again.
Yep. You have this version which locks your opponent down and stuns them, where you're searching out for pieces and you could just aggressively rush. You have a 86 turbo. Like, this deck has a lot of potential. And that's why I decided to pick it up. I literally finished the deck on on the pre-release sneak peek week. I was able to finish the whole deck.
All right, man. Well, thanks so much again for giving us the deck profile and everything. So good luck to everybody out there who's looking to pick up Ignites. This has been Jaku. Catch you guys later.